Hello beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchi Imo, and on this channel I talk about cake business and I share tips and strategies on how to grow your cake business from 0 to 100. I'm an international award-winning cake artist that is based in Manchester, United Kingdom, and you're welcome to my channel. Just in case you're subscribed for the first time, you are most welcome to my channel. I am happy to have you here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video to watch, and if you've always been here, thank you for the love, thank you for the support. I am so happy that you're still here with me. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a part 2 of the video I did, the AMBC versus SMBC video, the comparison between these two. Now, I thought to do this video because I realized that a few bakers have asked, what's SMBC, man? And this just told me that some people really do not know what this SMBC is. So I thought to do a video, and I've done the first part where I talked about the ingredients, the preparation, the time it takes, the skill level, and also the texture of your SMBC and your AMBC. Now I'm going to be sharing some more things that I feel you should know when it comes to AMBC and SMBC. If you're planning to make an SMBC cake for the first time, then these are tips that you should know. If you're starting out your cake baking journey, then I also feel these tips are useful and will be valuable to you. So without further ado, get something to eat, drink, relax, and let's get right into the video. And welcome back. So what I'm going to be doing now is talking about responsiveness to color. When it comes to being responsive to color, to food color, AMBC responds very, very fast. It responds very, very sharp. Like at the snap of a fingertip, you already have your color. And how you do this is by putting your color directly into your buttercream. So you just add your color to it, take a little bit, add it to your buttercream, and then mix it all together. So mix your buttercream and then you're good to go. If you're working with powdered food color, I'd advise that you add a little bit of water to thin it down, to just dissolve it before adding it to your buttercream. Now when it comes to the SMBC, you all know, for those of you that use SMBC, that is not as responsive to color. Even the strongest of colors, it is not as responsive. And then for you to achieve a deep color with SMBC, you need to do some things such as blooming. And I've talked about blooming as a method for getting bright and deep colors for your frostings and for your cakes. If you've not watched that video, I'm going to link it for you so that you can watch that video. Now, if you want to get a dark or a deep color for your Swiss Meringue Buttercream, your SMBC, then you need to bloom it. Okay, that's one way to achieve it. And I watched a video one day on Instagram where a baker talked about her method of achieving deep colors for SMBC. So she said she would add a bit of color. I have not tried this, please, that's a disclaimer. I just watched the video where she talked about it and explained it. So what she does, she said, is to beat and beat and beat. So she adds the color while it's still mixing and allow it to beat and beat. I don't know for how long, but the more you beat it, the deeper it gets, according to what she shared. So this is a disclaimer, please. I haven't tried it, but from what she explained and what I understood, this is what she does, and it works perfectly fine for her. So she just adds her color and allows it beats and beats. The more it beats, the more she beats it, the deeper it gets. So if you want to try that, all well and good. So, but this is it when it comes to receptiveness or responsiveness to color. The AMBC takes color faster than the SMBC. Okay, that's why most times you'll most likely get a pastel colored cake when you're working with SMBC, except to make efforts towards or intentionally make the color deep. The next thing is the storage, like working with it and then the storage. So for AMBC, you have no issues at all. Like I said, it is user-friendly in making, user-friendly in storage, it's economical, and you can just work with it without staying even in a cool place, okay? Especially when it's not summer. When it's summer, it is, the temperature is hotter and it's warm, it's really warm. But on a normal, you can work with AMBC at room temperature and nothing will go wrong, nothing would happen. But when you're working with SMBC, please don't try it. You need to work in a cool, cold environment, and you need to store it in the fridge. Like, it requires frequent trips to the fridge or your chiller, just like the whipped cream cake. So you need to put it in your fridge. Some people put it in the freezer, but if you're putting it in the freezer, if you do not have a fridge or a chiller, please do not put it for so long. If you do that and you bring it out, what would happen is this condensation will set in and it will start to sweat. So please put it in your fridge, put it in your chiller, what you need to do is to keep it for a longer period of time, or for like 30 minutes. If the light is constant, power is constant, and the fridge is at a good temperature, a good workable temperature, then you're good to go for like 30 minutes, 1 hour, and then everything is all set and fine. Like, you can even hold your SMBC without smudging it if you put it in a fridge that is working if power is constant. So this is it. It needs a cool, cold environment, temperature, storage in the fridge. But for your SMBC, you don't necessarily have to go through that process, especially for the basic, simple, classic AMBC recipe. But if it's for the modified one, the one that has variations, then it definitely has to go into the fridge. But this is it for storage. One, you can work with it at room temperature. The other, a fridge is better or a chiller is better, and you need to work in a cold environment. Okay, now this one is important. It is the cost. Definitely making AMBC costs less, or is less expensive than making SMBC. So these cakes are not priced the same. If you make cakes with AMBC, or definitely, let me just say in simple terms, SMBC cakes are priced higher. They cost more than AMBC cake. I'm not even talking about the pricing now. So I'm talking about the cost. The cost of making it. It's more economical to make AMBC than it is to make SMBC. Why? Because SMBC involves butter, using butter, and you know how pricey and expensive that can be. So this automatically translates to the pricing, which is the next point I would like to talk about, or I'd like to add to this. So AMBC cakes are not as priced or highly priced as the SMBC cakes. If you're making SMBC cakes and there's no clear difference in the pricing with your AMBC and your SMBC cakes, my dear baker, you definitely need to go back to the drawing board. You definitely need to go back to your costing sheets, your calculator, your baculator, whatever it is you use. You definitely need to go back and redo it or make some adjustments, because one is more expensive than the other, and so it affects the pricing. They are not priced the same. An 8-inch AMBC cake is way different from an 8-inch SMBC cake. They are not priced the same. So please do not forget this. Now, I want to talk about the taste. Oh my goodness. I know AMBC tastes nice. So it tastes nice, especially if you want to enhance the flavor. There's a way you can enhance the flavor. I've made a video about enhancing flavors of cakes, and this applies to your buttercream as well in some ways. Okay, so I'm just going to share a tip. So if you want to enhance the flavor of your buttercream AMBC, some people add milk and it makes it come out nice. But know this, that it will shorten the shelf life. So if you want to enhance it but you do not mind, or you would advise your customers to consume it fast, then you can use your milk, you can use your heavy cream if it is allowed in your location, or if you can use it. If it's food safe for you to use it, then please go ahead. Know what works in your location, know what law obtains in your location. Please don't say Oluchi said, or we heard from one YouTuber. Okay, so that's a disclaimer right there. So if you can use milk, you can use heavy cream, but advice on the means and the method of storage, please. So that's one way to enhance the flavor. And also, you can also use vanilla bean or Madagascar vanilla. It would help you make your taste. I think I've showed this in my video, a couple of my videos, my baking videos. If you want to have a nice tasting buttercream, the flavor you use is very important. If you do not have access to these things, then get a milk flavor. If you cannot afford this, then get milk flavor. I know back home in Nigeria, we used to have evaporated milk flavor. Yes. We used to have condensed milk flavor. Yes. We used to have milk flavor. Yes. Flavor, not the milk itself. And then when you add it to your buttercream or your cake, you have that same milky, creamy taste. Yes, you do. So if you don't have access to, getting vanilla bean or Madagascar vanilla or any high grade vanilla flavor for your buttercream, please, you can just get the flavor, the milk flavor, the condensed milk flavor, and then you can buy and use it for your buttercream. And then when it comes to the SMBC, my dear, it tastes like heaven. It is really nice. It is less sugary. People like it. People prefer it because it doesn't taste as sweet as the buttercream, the AMBC. It's not as sweet. The sugar is not all over the place, but it still tastes nice. Okay, so that is it for the texture. Let's just say that the SMBC is high grade luxe premium buttercream. Okay, so in taste, in texture, in look, it just looks lush, it looks luxe, it looks and tastes like luxury. So that is it for the SMBC, and in comparison with the AMBC. So the taste, they are world apart. One is very sweet. The AMBC is really sweet, and some sweet tooth. Some people that are not sweet tooth do not like it, so they prefer the SMBC because it's less sweet in taste and it just has a better taste. The butter makes all the difference. Now, the next one I'm going to talk about is this versatility in design, or the creativity. I feel as a person that you are more creative, or this SMBC gives you more versatility and more creativity to work with, where you can easily just swipe on it, you can texture it, you can do different things. Now you can do the same for the AMBC, but it's not that easy, and the finishing, it is not the same. The finishing is not usually the same. If you try to do what you do on your SMBC for some designs, your SMBC designs, if you try to replicate on your buttercream, you might not get the same results. It will definitely not look the same. So that is a very important point I would like you to note, especially for those of us that have customers that bring cakes, SMBC designs, and they want us to do something like it or to replicate. You let them know that this is what was used and the finishing will not be the same, because this is what you use. It's important that you communicate. It's important that you talk, because communication is key, and it will save you a lot of stress. It will save you a lot of trouble. Okay, so please communicate. And that is it with regards to the creativity, the versatility. You can do a lot more when it comes to creative designs with your SMBC than with your AMBC. So if you are new to this AMBC, SMBC talk and all of that, I believe that this video has been of great help for you. If you've watched up to now, I love you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being patient and watching till the end. You are the real MVP. Don't forget to smash the like button, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also leave me a kind comment. If you know you enjoyed this video, kindly leave me some ice cream in the comments, okay? Leave me some hearts. Let me know it was valuable. Just write valuable, and please don't forget to share with those in your cooking community, okay? Now, if you want this SMBC recipe, a stable SMBC recipe, I have one, but it's premium priced. Yes, I must say that it is premium priced, but you will definitely get the results, and it will work for you. It doesn't slip, it doesn't slide, it doesn't fall, it doesn't mess up, it doesn't do anything. So please, I would show you how to prepare this the right way to have it stable and to have it fine for you to use. Please send me an email to ibakecakes@gmail.com and come with your money, but you're definitely going to get value, okay? So that's that for SMBC. If you're looking for a good SMBC recipe, slide into my email, ibakecakes@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching once again. Until I see my next video, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed.